Hell no, to the no, no, no.
The Denver Broncos have requested to interview Matt Patricia. I'm not kidding, folks. This is not a drill. You heard me right. The Denver Broncos have requested to interview New England Patriots assistant Matt Patricia. Despised former Detroit Lions head coach Matt Patricia. That guy. I didn't think it could get any worse, really, than Vance Joseph or Rex Ryan. Well, it just got worse. Matt Patricia, man, don't even get me started on him. First of all, he was a complete failure as a head coach. During his 3 years as the Detroit Lions head coach, Matt Patricia led the team to a 13-19-1 record. That is not winning football. And during that time, his entire tenure was pretty much marred with controversy. Players hated him. His assistant coaches hated him. He ran the place like a dictatorship. He tried to bring the Patriot way and the Patriot method to Detroit. But as we've seen time in and time out, that method does not work if you are outside New England. If you don't have Bill Belichick, that method is not going to work. We have seen this so many times now between Eric Mangini, Romeo Crennel, Matt Patricia, Josh McDaniels twice now, Bill O'Brien. The list just goes on and on and on, man. People never seem to learn. Now, granted, Matt Patricia did have his moments as the defensive coordinator in New England, and he actually was the defensive play caller. But we all know Bill Belichick is the defensive mastermind there in New England. He had heavy influence over what was going on during pretty much all times when Matt Patricia was the DC there. After that, he ended up going to Detroit in 2018 and lasted just over 2 years there before he got fired. And again, that entire tenure was just a disaster. From there, he ended up crawling back to the New England Patriots to serve as a senior football advisor. And last season, when the Patriots lost Josh McDaniels to the Raiders, they ended up promoting Matt Patricia to offensive play caller. Although his title was never officially offensive coordinator, he was the one who was relaying the play calls in to Mac Jones. He was the one calling the plays on offense. And the Patriots offense was an absolute disaster last season. Also, when Patricia calls plays on defense, it's been an absolute disaster when he's been outside of New England. Pretty much all 3 seasons that he was the Lions head coach, his defense is ranked towards the bottom of the NFL. Granted, that was partially due to a lack of talent, but that was also due to the fact that Matt Patricia just sucks as a coach. I absolutely will be furious if the team goes out and hires Matt Patricia. Apparently, they brought him in to UC Health Training Center for an in-person interview. I don't know what to say, man. I wasn't too crazy about Rex Ryan or Vance Joseph, quite frankly, but I would absolutely take one of those guys over Matt Patricia anytime, anywhere. Matt Patricia seems like a real douchebag of a human being, and that is not somebody that I want on this team when we're trying to completely change the culture in this locker room. Matt Patricia is someone who just completely emulates a losing culture, and again, that's something we're trying to get rid of here in Denver. No way, man. Hell no. I'm no way. Matt Patricia would be probably the worst possible hire for the Broncos here. Again, I would much rather have Rex Ryan or Vance Joseph, but as the days continue to tick by, it's looking like a worse and worse decision for the Broncos to have let Ejiro Evero out of the building. I kept saying it then, and I will keep saying it now, man. It's starting to look like a big mistake. And if you're going to settle on Matt Patricia as your defensive coordinator, then it is a really big mistake. All right, Broncos country, how would you guys feel if we hired Matt Patricia as our defensive coordinator? Drop those comments down below. I would love to hear from you. Be sure to smash the like button on this video as well as subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it, guys. Those are 2 free and easy ways that you can show your support. It helps tell YouTube's algorithm to push us out to fellow members of Broncos country just like you and me. And for now, guys, this has been another episode of Denver Broncos Syndicate. I am your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out.